I'll probably just lift it with some paper so that way the ponding won't exist. Like you see this type of material right here?
Yeah.
I'll sort of tape about 2-3 layers of this on this specific area and throw the water out. So that way when the water falls, it seems like this is where there's slope. A lot of it's a ponding area, what you call it.
Yeah,
ponding water, okay? But something
because it's supposed to be, this water is supposed to go in that gutter and go down,
right.
but it doesn't.
Right, because there's not enough that just ponds. It sits there.
Exactly, it's lower than where the gutter is.
Now, another important thing that my maintenance will include is cleanage of your gutter. You see how your gutter is filthy, full of
the gravel.
Of the gravel.
We clean. I get it cleaned maybe once a year.
So you do get your gutters cleaned?
Yeah, after they put this up, I had a guy come back later on and cleaned it up, but every time it rains and the wind blows, the gravels fill up again, you know? Mm-hmm. And let me ask you something. We have where the flashing, in certain areas, the flashing, especially on this side here, the water pours right through down to the floor. If you go down to the first floor, would you have to change the flashing?
Flashing in regards to what? Because flashing to me is
that this black piece
penetration.
right here? This black piece here.
Okay, this is the
That's the flashing.
drip edge metal.
Yeah, but they call it flashing, no?
Metal. Drip edge.
Well, the water seeps through somehow.
This right here?
It's not on this side, but you see over there where it's black on the building? The water seeps through there, and that's why it's getting on mildew all along that. Because the water's seeping through that metal thing that's against the building.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's why it's black and dirty like that. It's mildew from the water when it rains.
Okay.
But this side, I think, is worse. Like when the guys put the gutter up, they said, oh, we can't do it any better because they have like 2 or 3 roofs over there. All right, well then we'll leave you.
Yeah, I gotta go up there and take some, I gotta get some stuff and then take my pictures, etc. And then once the maintenance report is done, I mean, it's not something I can return in a day or so because there's so much detail and stuff like that. So just give me a little bit because I do have to turn it into my maintenance department as well.
Okay, so you're going to schedule another appointment?
Yes, I definitely will. I will definitely just give you guys a call and let you know.
What exactly is the material?
In regards to
the surface of the roof?
Right now, what you have here now?
No, with what it's replaced with. Or what you use.
What it's going to be replaced with, if it's a concrete deck.
Yeah, it's a concrete deck.
Yeah, if it's a concrete deck, I mean, there's a lot of options and there's a few systems that I can recommend. I mean, I'll tell you what will be I will tell you what will be the best system, which obviously will be the most expensive system. Ooh. Of course. You know, but I mean, that's just my opinion on what I recommend, which is best. You know what I mean? Now, I know you guys have a budget, so we work around your budget to give the best system for that budget. Okay, because there's a couple systems that we can talk about, like waterproofing system. That's a great system. You know, it's a polyurethane paint which doesn't mold, it doesn't crack, it doesn't. You know what I mean?
It don't crack, yeah. But when these people have to come up here for the air conditioner and walk on that roof.
It doesn't matter. It's a sealed. I mean, the high-end condominiums are using that. I'm putting on sky risers on that system all the time. What it is, it's a waterproof roof system. You know,
but not only waterproof, I want it to be walk-proof because when the air conditioning guys come and they have to come up here to work.
It's kind of a paint.
It's called trafficable.
It's kind of a paint, but expands.
And it won't, if they come and put things on there.
Yeah, also, you know what? It also reflects the sun.
Exactly, and that was
going to be.
So you think that's a good quality?
Of course, it benefits because you're going to invest a price into your roof, and then what happens is that you're going to gain some money back. You know, after the time, it's going to pay itself. You know, that's the bottom line.
20 years, probably.
Right. Well, just because it's.
What's the life expectancy?
I'll give that stuff. I mean, you got to maintain it. I mean, obviously, that's when we come in. You know, once a year.
Once a year, twice
clean
a year.
it off. You know, brush stuff off it. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't see why that stuff won't last you 40 years, man. Even more than that, if it's taken care of properly. You know, because the thing is that the sun doesn't.
3?
The sun doesn't crack it. It's not like this. For example, this type of roof system. This is tar. This is cold tar. But when I come up and this is a good system itself. This takes 4 sheets. It takes a base, 2 fiberglass sheets, and then a cap sheet, which is this, with hot tar. and that's what usually people put on. I
Yeah,
can do
because
that.
this is supposed to be a reputable company that did this.
Right, no, but I'm not
And
saying
no,
they did a
they-
bad job. I'm not saying they did a bad job
Yeah,
at all. All
yeah.
I'm saying is that I can apply a system just like this with this specific material, but then again, you're consisting your roof into being black again.
Yeah.
So this is black. This is a black roof.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay. Now the 2008. The cool thing to do now, everybody wants to do. Everybody's going white. You know. So now
White?
I paint. And the cool thing about that is that the waterproofing system requires not just paint. It requires a fabric as well that comes, and it's all obviously Dade County approved.
Yeah.
You know.
Why
what I
is
mean?
it cool? Because it's
white.
It's a reflective
the
white.
sun.
It's
It's
white.
not
It's white.
okay.
Now
It's
these
white.
areas where you see here have the water, you would build these up here, build here, build there.
Yeah, I'll build it up. I'll
Because
build up these areas for
There's
that way the
on
water
the-
won't sink.
Also on the edges there, over there, where the water just settles over there too, you know. Over here there's no settlement of water, but you see the spots where here, because we had a heavy downpour of rain yesterday.
Yeah. No, and it's good. I'm glad it rained just because I
Yeah,
can point
so
out
you
the
can,
areas.
right,
you know?
right.
Let me ask you
Okay.
something. The new white material and cooled down the whole building, not the top floors, right?
Yes,
Top
I mean,
floor, sure it
obviously,
would.
So the concrete is
logistically
getting hot
speaking-
during the day.
Insul-
Right.
Insulation.
Logistically speaking, obviously the 30s going to feel the most effect. They're going to be the coolest apartment. Okay. But I, you know, for sure that there's going to be some cooling and some different feel in the second and first floor, just because it's reflecting up to 40%, which means that up to 40, not a guarantee. I can't say, oh, you're going to save 40% for your FPL,
Nature.
but up to 40%, it's measured, calculated that you guys will be saving on your FPL electricity bill a month off of that roof system.
Now let me ask you a question. If you notice, these people have DirecTV, they have
Dish network and all that. Yeah.
up here on the roof. And look, they haven't hold up with blocks and things. That will not be permitted in the future, right? When we have,
I mean, I usually see them on the side of the buildings, you know.
but the side of the building
It
looks so
looks
tacky.
horrible. Yeah, it looks
Exactly, it
horrible.
looks tacky.
And I tell you what, when you're ready to do your whole roof,
Maybe they can mount it on the air-conditioned
When you're
board.
ready to do your whole roof, that's something I can't be accounted liable for. You know, that's something that DirecTV needs to be called for. Every homeowner should understand they got to call. If they got some dishes with it, you got to call them, let them know, hey, TNS is coming over here. They're gonna do your roof, so we got to take that down for a second and do what we got to do. Replace it somewhere where you can, you know, because I can't start uncabling stuff and doing that because I'm not the
Yeah.
cable guy.
Well, the bad part about them, I've been working with DirecTV for a couple of years, and the bad part about that, if they remove the dishes, they're gonna renew your contract for 2 years. So it's not
They are
good.
Oh, really?
Grab the
tricky.
camera and then
That's
take your
true.
facial expression.
That is true.
Okay. All right, well, let's
Tricky,
just go
tricky
to
We should have
corporation.
one dish for everybody instead of having, no? What do you think?